Okay. Another question: are you current on your payments? And that's yes or no. If they're current on their payments, that'll be yes. If they're not current on their payments, the answer to that will be no. But then your next question would be, how many payments are you behind? Okay, now remember the last question of what their monthly payments are. If you know how many payments they're behind, you multiply that by their monthly payments, and you know approximately how much their arrearage is. Of course, that's not going to include any per diems and interest and escrows that the mortgage holder is going to hit the seller with. But at least you'll get a rough idea of what the how much it's going to cost to bring that mortgage current if they're behind on their payments. Next question: how much is the property worth, or how much do you think the property is worth, and why? There's a lot of resources out there that will allow people to get a rough idea how much their property is worth. You have your Zillows, you have your RealQuest. Bank of America has a website where you can find out your home values. I think there's a website called homevalues.com, Home Games, or whatever. Those are excellent resources for the seller to find out what their property is worth. But keep in mind, the best way to find out how much his property is worth is by using an appraiser or a real estate agent. Okay. When you ask them how much do they think their property is worth and why, they're going to tell you, well, I went on this website, or I had an appraisal done, or I had a realtor do a comparable marketing analysis. Or they might say something like, well, I have a neighbor who has their house listed for X amount of dollars. Okay. Remember that the best value, the best gauge of the fair market value of a house is actually taking properties that have sold in the area as opposed to properties that are listed, because the listing is not going to necessarily be the asking price. Okay. So you want to get an idea of what the seller thinks that their house is worth, and then you want to do a little bit of educating. Next question: why are you selling? Self-explanatory. In our business, we look for motivated sellers. We're looking for people who have to sell their house, not people who just want to sell their house. This is where you want to find out why they're selling. They may be, again, in foreclosure, bankruptcy, divorce. They might be upsizing. They might be downsizing. They may be tired of being a landlord. They may be tired of the area. Whatever the case may be, you want to find out why they're selling. If they're saying something, if they give you an answer like, I just want to get an idea of what I can get for my properties, then you know that they're not really a motivated seller, and then you probably want to thank them for calling, and then keep it moving and go to the next deal. Another question that we ask is, are you moving out of the area? Okay, this is, we don't ask every seller this. I guess this will be a follow-up question to the previous question. If they're relocating, then you want to find out if they're moving out of the area. If they're moving out of the area, then they'll probably be more motivated to sell their property. Especially, if they're currently living in Chicago and they're moving to California, it's going to be really hard for someone to manage a property over a couple of time zones in several states. So if they're moving out of the area, then they may be more motivated to sell. Okay, now towards the bottom of this property profile form, this is where we start to ask how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms the house has. Okay, in our business, we don't buy anything less than 3 bedrooms. Okay, families are a little bit larger now, and it's 2 bedrooms is that's basically a starter home for a small family. But families are a little bit larger now, so they're going to need as many bedrooms as possible. Okay, but that's just us. You can do whatever you want to do. Last question, very important question. Do you need to sell for all cash, or do you need to? Or are you interested in receiving monthly payments? Don't assume that everyone who calls you is interested in receiving all cash. If they know that they don't have a lot of equity in their property, if they know having a rough idea what the values are in their particular area, then they may be open to doing some type of subject to land contract or whatever type of deal. Okay, but don't assume that they want all cash. Okay, if you know the areas where the person is calling you from, If you know what the fair market values are, you ask the questions of the monthly payments, the mortgage balance, so on and so forth, you start to get an idea of what sort of deal that you can do for the person, okay, whether it be an all-cash deal or a subject to type of deal. Okay. Now remember, if you do offer an all cash, you should expect a discount. Okay. If the property has a fair market value of say $150,000 and you're paying all cash, do not dare offer $150,000. You should ask for a discount, and whatever the amount of discount, that's up to you. But you definitely want to get a discount if you're paying all cash, so you can cushion yourself against any losses or any downturns in the market. Now, at the bottom of our property profile form, there's a comment section where we would basically write notes about the information that the seller sent us. Okay. And we also, right here, whether or not we want to follow up. Towards the bottom, we have a section here where we put the date of the submission, the method of the submission, verbally, meaning on the phone, online, via our website, fax. We have a fax-back system where a person can basically call, retrieve the fax, or actually retrieve this very form, fill it out, and fax it back to us. One thing that's not on this form is the automatic questionnaire. We're going to be doing a video on how to use an automated questionnaire to pre-screen sellers. Okay, so again, be sure to sign up for our mailing list so that you'll be updated and notified of that particular video. Okay. Now, if you want to get this very form right now for free, you can make up one yourself. But if you want to get this one for free, feel free to go to our website via the link on the screen, therealestatedealer.com, or you can give us a call via our fax-back system. Get this fax to you, okay, and start using it in your business. Pre-screen sellers, get that information, and start making money in real estate. As always, it's been a pleasure to talk with you. If you're interested in joining our mailing list to be notified of real estate deals, feel free to go to therealestatedealer.com via the link on the screen. Okay. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, and a lot of other social networking sites. We look forward to doing business with you. We look forward to helping you get your real estate business in order. Download this form, start using it, start making money. It's been a pleasure to talk with you. Have a fantastic day.